What's the weirdest combat skill you learned from a video game? Afghanistan, 2011. I was the newest guy in the squad and already known for two things: talking too much and being obsessed with old school video games. My downtime was spent on a battered laptop playing strategy titles from the early 2000s. The guys called me Joystick because I'd reference game tactics in actual patrol briefs, half as a joke, half because I believed some of it worked. Fast forward to a late-night recon op outside a village we suspected was being used as a weapons cache. We were working low light, NVGs on, moving quiet. Our LT wanted to approach from the west, but the layout looked off to me. I'd been studying the drone feed earlier and noticed the terrain formed a kind of choke point on that side, just like the ambush maps I used to get wrecked on in my favorite game. I told my team leader, "This smells like a kill zone." He just laughed. "Relax, Joystick. Real life isn't your Xbox." But I couldn't shake it. I'd seen this exact funnel and pinch tactic in dozens of matches. Draw the enemy into a tight space, cut off their escape, light them up. So I quietly suggested we flank from the north instead. My TL didn't buy it, but agreed to split the squad, half taking the west, me tagging along with the north group. We'd barely gotten into position when we spotted movement. Half a dozen guys with AKs moving exactly where the west team would have been. They'd even set up a heavy PKM aimed straight down the approach. We call it in. West team freezes. We loop behind and catch them completely off guard. No shots fired, no casualties, just 6 very confused insurgents now zip-tied and glaring at me like I'd ruined their evening plans. Back at the FOB, the LT is giving me this look. Half impressed, half annoyed he didn't see it himself. "So, that was from a game?" he asks. "Kind of," I say, and explain the ambush pattern. Next thing I know, he's telling the intel guys to start reviewing certain drone feeds with my Joystick method in mind. Over the next few months, it weirdly works more often than not. We spot repeating patrol routes, likely cache sites, even a couple IED placements, all by matching them to patterns I'd seen in maps from a game older than some of our privates. The other squads start asking for Joystick reads before missions. I'm not pretending video games make you a soldier. They don't teach you the smell, the heat, the weight of it. But in this case, my dumb hobby translated into a real-life edge. On our last week before redeploying, my TL gave me a challenge coin with a crudely engraved controller on the back. Said, "For turning nerd points into combat wins." It's still the weirdest commendation I've ever gotten.